I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here with Andy Jones from Hassells. Andy, you're the dealer for this very nice Solmec, and fundamentally this is a new entry for me into the market, but you've just told me you've been the dealer now for about 2 years.
About that, Peter.
So, but this machine is one of the newer machines, isn't it? The 5025. What I really like about the machine is the size of the cab. For the size of the machine, it's a spacious cab, isn't it, with a lot of visibility.
It is very much so a spacious cab. The people that have driven them generally comment on that it's quite roomy, it's comfortable. You've got a pneumatic seat in there that's heated. You've got the armrests with the joystick controls, part of the armrests. The cab is air conditioned. We're spoiling these guys now. We're spoiling them.
And when you open the door, it's a sealed type of cab situation, isn't it? Which is really important for the waste sector.
And you've got the sliding door as well. These are built standard with air conditioning. Yep. All the machines have got it. And
of course, we can see the protection you've added to the machine as well here, which is really important when from the hazardous conditions that this machine might find itself in, isn't it?
That's it. You've got FOPS protection, falling objects protection system. So you've got the protection for the screen above, and the protection from the screen, the windscreen that the driver sits behind. Yeah. And
so as we move round, folks, follow us. So most importantly, Andy, come and tuck in here with me. Most importantly for these sort of applications, we're working in dusty environments. So it's really essential that the machine doesn't overheat because of filters being blocked and things like that. So talk to me about the system here that's protecting this machine.
You've got a nice large treble radiator there. There's one for hydraulic oil, one for the engine oil, and one for water. There's an auto reversible fan behind there, so quite rightly, as you say, they tend to be working in dusty conditions.
Yep.
That fan every so often will blow the dust out.
Yep.
So it's not drawing the dust into it constantly. Now and again reverses, blows the dust out, keeps the radiator free, working at maximum efficiency.
What's the element here as well, Andy? What's the control system here?
Okay, there has been instances in the past that an operator has got stuck with the cab raised to full extent. Here you've got a safety system where this will release the pressure on the hydraulics and lower the cab nice and steadily, so that the driver is now at a normal level and it can easily exit the cab.
So again, when we're looking at the back here, Andy, it's really quite a small counterweight on here, isn't there? And the back of the machine is really tidy, isn't it?
It is, very much so. The counterweight, it looks small, but it is substantial. What generally helps with the counterweight, the Solmecs tend to have quite a robust, quite a large undercarriage.
Right.
That carries extra weight over and above what some of our competitors do. I've seen these machines operating first hand,
yep,
loading and unloading with no outriggers down,
yep,
travelling with a considerable load in the grab,
yep,
travelling around corners, no instability problems whatsoever.
And that's fundamentally in the design here. And we see we've got the blade attachment that comes if you require it. Follow us round again. We come to the heart of the machine, the beating heart of this machine here. Again, tell me a little bit about the engine, the capabilities, and what we've got inside here that's the power.
Okay, this particular machine uses a Volvo 4.1 litre, Volvo 5.1 litre diesel engine, stage 5. It puts out 129 kilowatts or 170 horsepower,
yep,
but more importantly, 800 newton meters of torque.
And so in the heart of that, we've got some great engineering, proven engineering as well. What I always like to see is really good access and egress, Andy, because we've got the steps over the wheels, we've got steps here that are basically solid, and when we're in a waste environment, they're going to make sure that you're not moving about, it's not slipping on there.
That's right.
And again, as we walk up here to the refueling element of the machine, that's really important, isn't it?
Put the battery cover down, you can see that the steps going onto the top of the machine for refueling.
Yep.
Yeah, all very well thought out. You've got the boxing ring on there for safety, for refueling, so you're not just going to topple off the top of the machine.
So, we can see from the machine all the way around to the grab now. Let's talk about the grab. Obviously, the machine's different specifications for different people, aren't there? Really.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah. What we've got on the machine here? What grab have we got?
This particular grab, it's a 580 litre 5-time scrap grab with the rotating attachment there. Very, very robust, very good grab. I've spoken to operators before, and in particular, one thing they all mention is how dexterous they are.
Right.
That they can pretty much pick up a 10p piece from the floor and put it where they like.
Fantastic.
Very, very
with a huge grab like that, that is phenomenal, isn't it? So
a lot of control. Yeah.
So this is a new machine I haven't seen before. We've got a lot of different features on that. A great proven engine. We've got a lot of capabilities. The safety's been thought about. The automatic nature of the air being blown out to make sure that that engine is protected, that Volvo engine. We've got matched with really good quality grabs like this. And what I really appreciate about this machine is when we're talking about the weight of it, we're talking about that stability. When you're in waste environments and you're moving around, stability is absolutely critical. So it's got the whole package, hasn't it, Andy?
It has. Really, really good machines. And now you've got the Hassells backup, some of the best 360 fitters in this country. We're really, really proud of our backup, our after-sales backup.
So there they are. They've been doing it now for 2 years. This is a brand new machine coming into the market, the Solmec from Hassells. And don't worry, folks, they'll look after it as well with all their fitters. Cheers, Andy.
We will. Thank you very much, Peter.